Pitch is swung on, and it's going to make its way into the outfield there. But almost gets on the first pitch. She gets to first base.
Now batting third baseman number 10, Caitlin De La Fuente.
Caitlin De La Fuente up to bat now for the Jaguars. So runner on first here. Pitch is going to be swung foul down the third base line. 0-1 count here with a runner on first. Hernandez trying not to keep this score right where it is. Do some damage control as that pitch is in. It's going to go past the catcher. Runner will advance 2 seconds, stay at second. On deck for the Jaguars, number 14, Zaira Valle. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. Count goes 1-2 now. So 1-2 count here, 1 out in this inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on to short. It's going to be caught. Try to make the double play over at second base, but she gets back to the bag on time. So 2 outs now. Nice catch there by the shortstop. That was number 3, Ariana Rodriguez.
Jaguars shortstop number 14, Zaira Valle.
Valle up to bat for the Jaguars, has a runner in scoring position. Pitch is in there for a strike. Oh, 1 with 2 outs. Hernandez gets that pitch and it's a strike. So Hernandez finds herself ahead in this count. 0-2. Had a 4-run first inning, but now in the third, with 2 outs, has been doing a good job at keeping this lead right where it is. Offense hasn't been able to generate for San Benito just yet, but still early in this ball game. Pitch is outside, so 1-2. And that 0-2 count, Hernandez just wanted to see if she can get a swing and miss there. She has a couple balls to work with here. Upstairs is that pitch, so count quickly goes even here. 2 apiece. Runner still at second base. Now quickly, 3-2 here. Count runs full. Maybe I spoke too soon about Hernandez. I jinxed it. Full count here. Valle at the plate. Hernandez on the mound. 2 outs. Runner at second. Pitches in there for a strike. Swing and a miss there. It's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd now. San Benito down 3 runs, looking to cut this lead in half, tie it up, or even take the lead. And we'll be back after a quick break.
No runs on 1 hit.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. Free your GMC. We're professional grade.
We're here in the bottom of the third inning now. That first pitch is fouled off to the right. 0-1 for Isabella Gonzalez, who's at the plate for San Benito. Bridget Alviar still doing the pitching for the Jaguars. 1 run allowed in 2 innings of play. Pitches upstairs for a ball, 1-1. We're midway through this playoff matchup brought to you by Kenny Perez Law. Available 24/7 and proudly serving families across the Rio Grande Valley. No fees unless they win. That's Kenny Perez Law.
Oh,
1-2 count here. Nobody out. Gonzalez at the plate looking to get something going here for the Greyhounds as she watches that one go by. So count goes even at 2 now. 3-1, I apologize. So hitters count here. Let's see if Gonzalez... And she will look at that. She'll watch that one go by. So ball 4. She's going to be on first base to start this bottom of the third inning for the Greyhounds.
Except for the Greyhounds, shortstop, number 3, Ariana Rodriguez.
Number 3, Ariana Rodriguez up to bat for the Greyhounds. The 9-hole hitter for the Greyhounds. They're looking to get on base here. They got a runner on first, nobody out. Bunt attempt, bunt will be laid down. Catcher's going to make the play. They're going to say she's out at first. Runner will advance to second. Kind of a delayed call there from the umpire, but calls her out. So runner will be in scoring position when we got the top of the order here. That would have been very, very helpful for the Greyhounds for Rodriguez to get on base, because if she gets on...
Greyhounds, second baseman, number 4, Caitlin Blanco.
If she gets on with nobody out in the top of the lineup coming up, who knows what can happen here. But now we got 1 out, still a runner in scoring position. First pitch is outside, so 1-0. Alviar with the pitch. They're going to say that one's upstairs, so 2-0. Blanco at the plate for the Greyhounds. Here's the pitch from Alvear. Like I said, that one's in there for a strike, so 2-1 here. For those of you just tuning in, scores 4-1 here. Buda Johnson scoring 4 runs in the to start the game in the top of the first, and San Benito answering with 1 run in the bottom of the first. Been a quiet rest of the game so far as that pitch is in there for a strike. Counts even up at 2 apiece now. San Benito fans are not happy with that one. 2-2 count here, 1 out with a runner on second base. Swing and a miss there. Big strikeout for Alvear.
Next up, number 7, catcher, Evelyn Hinojosa.
Evelyn Hinojosa coming up to the plate now. Runner on second. She's looking to just, at minimum, cut this lead in half by driving in that runner from second. First pitch is on the outside of the plate. That's ball 1. 1-0 count here. Runner on second, 2 outs. See if the Greyhounds can come up with a little bit of 2-out magic here. Outside once more, 2-0. So 2-0 here, Alvear still doing the pitching. Pitch is swung on, it's going to be in the gap in left field between left center. Runner will advance. And Evelyn Hinojosa gets the big hit to cut the lead in half. Scores 4-2 now. RBI double from Evelyn Hinojosa. We have ourselves a ball game, folks.
Now batting for the Greyhounds, left fielder, number 11, Leila Gallegos.
Leila Gallegos here at the plate for the Greyhounds. So Hinojosa is there on second base now as this scores 2-4. They're going to say that one's upstairs, so ball 1. Olivia Visor doing the catching, I apologize, for the Jaguars. Pitch is in there for a strike. Nice pitch there. 1-1 count here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there. Gallegos gets down 1-2. Looking to get on base here for their cleanup hitter and arguably best hitter in the lineup, Chloe Perez. We've seen the damage that Perez can do with runners on. Pitch is outside there, so 2-2 now. A little back and forth going on from Gallegos and Alvear. Gallegos got up 1-0 and then quickly down 1-2, and now count is even up at 2. Pitch is going to be swung on, and it's not going to drop. It's going to be caught there by the shortstop. Nice play by the shortstop, Valle, and that'll end the inning there. So, but not before Evelyn Hinojosa gets an RBI double and gets on the board here. So scores 4-2 now. Buda Johnson leads San Benito. We're going to go to the top of the 4th inning. We'll be back after a quick break.
Somos College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar, ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades. TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
It seems like you'll do anything for your clients.
Anything.
Would you get a face tattoo?
What do you all think?
That's good, boss.
Yeah, latte.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K3 and Pre-K4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
The new Los Fresnos CISD career.
Here now in the top of the fourth. Bunt attempt and little miscommunication there from pitcher catcher. Play will not be made. Looked like a routine pop-up. We're here in the top of the fourth inning now. Scores 4-2. Buda Johnson leads San Benito. Ariel Hernandez doing the pitching for San Benito. Malia Young at the plate for Buda Johnson. Swing and a miss there. Young struck out earlier in this ball game and now finds herself down 0-2 in the count here. Swing and a miss there. Strike 3. Young strikes out for his second time today.
Back to the top of the order for the Jaguars.
High and inside there.
Emery Masad.
As that play is not going to be made by Blanco at second base. Masad gets on base for the third time today. So now we got a runner on first here. Bunt laid down. Play will be made at first. Masad will move to second. So 2 outs with a runner in scoring position. Buda Johnson trying to play small ball here.
Next up, left fielder number 15, Karen Beacom.
Two batters.
Number 6, Kirsten Williams at the plate, and she swings on that one. It's going to center field, and it's gone. Kirsten Williams hits a 2-run shot. That one cleared the wall by a mile. Kirsten Williams, 2-run bomb. What a play there. What a swing. And just like that at bat, when life hits hard, make sure you got the right team on your side. Kenny Perez Law. Don't get played, get paid.
Next up, first baseman number 18, Mia Ruiz.
So the score will be 6-2 now. Mia Ruiz at the plate. 0-1 count. Ruiz had a 2 RBI double earlier in this ball game. Swung on, it's going to be fouled off to the right. Oh, it's their own, though. Luis at the plate. Swings on it. It's going to be into right field there. So she's going to have herself a single.
Now batting catcher, number 8, Olivia Beezer.
Olivia Beezer at the plate for Buda Johnson. So we got a runner on first here. Beezer will be at the plate. Score 6-2 now. Kirsten Williams opened up the wound once more. We're gonna have a meeting at the mound. It'll be a quick meeting between the infield and pitcher Hernandez. A runner on first here, 2 outs. And Buda Johnson making some 2-out magic of their own. Kirsten Williams with a 2-run shot to drive in herself and Masad. Now we got a runner on first. Pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Talked about it at the beginning of this game. It would come down to the pitching of Hernandez for San Benito. Offense hasn't been able to generate much either, so see if they can flip the script here. Still got a couple innings left to play, 3 more, or 3.5 more. Here's the pitch. Runner's going to try to steal, and she will steal successfully. I might be wrong, but I want to say that's probably the 5th or 4th steal of this ball game from the Jaguars, and they're testing Hinojosa's arm behind the plate there. I didn't know that one. Little check swing goes off of Vazer's bat. So 1-2 count here, 2 outs, runner on second base. See if Buda Johnson can open this game up even more here. One swing of the bat can bring a runner in. And that's going to go foul, not a play there. Count remains 1-2. As that pitch is swung on towards left field, and it's going to be a fair ball off the wall. 1 run will score. Beezer's going to she's going to stay at 2. So Olivia Beezer there with a RBI double, and the score is 7-2 now.
Next up for Johnson, right fielder, number 2, Ray Ramos. So
Beezer with a 2-out RBI double. That is the third run scored with 2 outs in this ball game. Seven to 2 is the score now. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of center feels like Astros, right feels like Fenway Park.
Pitch is swung up to left field. And that's going to be caught for the third out of the inning, but not before Buda Johnson adds 3 more runs to the board. Score's going to be 7 to 2 going in the bottom of the 4th. Let's see if San Benito can answer back. We're going to be back after a quick break. Kirsten Williams hitting a 2-run shot. Olivia Vieser with an RBI double. And score 7 to 2 now. We'll be back at the bottom of the 4th inning.
Is where futures take flight. With 18 programs of study and 43 industry-based certifications available, students gain real-world skills for real-world success. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer. I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
Hey champ, my dad got hurt in a car crash and our insurance company isn't helping us at all.
Give this to your dad. Have him give me a call.
Thanks, champ. Hey, I've been working on my jabs.
Let's see what you got.
Hurt in a car crash? Call the Law Champ.
There's no place like Sherryland ISD returning students need to district work here, learn here, or tuition-based enrollment. Register now. Call 956-584-6408. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're now here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Chloe Perez up to bat for the Greyhounds. Down 5 runs. See if the Greyhounds can get on the board here. Perez showing off her power. We've seen her hit one over the scoreboard at Harlingen High. Swung on, foul back. Perez finds herself down 0-2 in the count. Defensive lineup for Buda Johnson. Pitching is Bridget Alvear. Over at behind the plate, Olivia Vieser. At third, we have Mia Ruiz. Over at second base, we have Kirsten Williams. Pitch is going to be popped up to center. And a nice play there by Massad. Sprinted in from center to the shallow outfield. It makes that play. So it's going to be the first out of the inning. Second base, we have Kirsten Williams. At shortstop, we have Zaira Valle. Then at third base, running off the infield, Caitlin De La Fuente. In left field, we have Taryn Beacon. At center field, who just made that play was Emery Massad. And at right field, Ray Ramos. Pitch is going to be in there for a ball, 1-0.
Center field, man, when it makes got that goes out
Oh.
little angles.
Mhm. Really? Swing and a miss there, 1-1 now. All ones here in this inning. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Eliza Gallego's doing the batting for the Greyhounds right now. Here's the just inside there. They're going to say ball 2-1. Okay. So 2-1 count here. Swung on to short. Play is going to be made by Valle, throwing over to Ruiz. And that will be the second out of this inning.
Next up, designated player number 1, Megan Medina.
Megan Medina up to bat now for the Greyhounds.
I think it's a baseball town little league program, or
They have, yeah, they have.
Colts, or the Forces.
Oh, count. Medina at the plate. First pitch is outside. 1-0. We've seen Medina's speed. Let's see if she can get on first here. I mean, we saw last inning, the Jaguars got 3 runs off and with 2 outs in the inning. So, see what the Greyhounds can do here on their own. Pitches inside for a strike, 1-1. Just caught the inside part of the plate, the umpire says. Medina at the plate, 1-1, 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 2-1. So 2-1 count here in the bottom of the 4th inning. A little more over halfway through this ball game, as that pitch is going to be fouled off to the right there and out of play. Count goes even at 2. All 2s now in this inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. 2-2 count here. Medina at the plate. Here's the pitch from Alvear. Swing and a miss there. Strike 3, and that'll be the end of this bottom of the 4th inning. San Benito goes down 1-2-3 fashion. And we're going to go to the top of the 5th now. Buda Johnson leads San Benito by a score of 7-2. We'll be back after a quick break.
San Benito 2.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K 3 and Pre-K 4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years. Leave the hiring to us.
Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to.
We are back here. Top of the 5th inning. Hernandez gets a quick strike. That is number 10, Kaylin De La Fuente, is at the plate. So watches that next one go in for a ball. So count is 1-1. De La Fuente earlier in the game had an RBI single, one of many runs scored for the Jaguars. Pitch is going to be swung on the shortstop. Corralled. It's going to be past the first baseman. She makes it back on the plate, however, so on the base, I apologize. So De La Fuente is going to be in there with, they're going to say, an error. So runner on first here to start this inning.
Next up, shortstop, number 14, Zarin Valle.
Play couldn't be made there by shortstop for San Benito. Bunt laid down by Valle. Runner will advance to second. They're going to get Valle out at first. So 1 out. But runner in scoring position. Malia Young's going to be at the plate now.
Batting player number 12, Malia Young.
I'm going to get a DH or a pinch hitter.
Young 0 for 2 in this ball game, 2 strikeouts.
Number 16, pinch hitter.
Oh, they got a pinch hitter now. Maricela Velasquez.
Pinch hitting will be number 16,
Maricela Velasquez.
Mari Velasquez.
Pitch hitting for Young. So runner on second here. Pitches in there for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch from Hernandez. Downstairs, they're going to say 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here in this top of the 5th inning. Johnson doing a good job of eliminating that double play ball by getting a runner on second. Almost every time a runner gets on, when they get a runner on first, they almost every time try to send her to eliminate that possibility of a double play. So runner on second here, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hernandez trying to get the punch out pitch here. It's going to be inside there, 2-2.
Yeah.
2-2 count here, 1 out. Runner on second. Like I said, I was in there for a called 3rd strike, so second out of the inning. Umpire had us waiting for that one. One of the rare strikeouts in this game, so he had to be. Emery Masad, I wonder what she's going to do here. She doesn't try to lay down the bunt, so first pitch is in there for a strike. Masad got him on base 3 times today. Got a walk. She was walked in the first inning, laid a bunt down next at bat, and then got on an error. All 3 times has stolen a bag. Bunt laid down once more. Hernandez trying to make the play, and she'll won't get it. It's going to go by Perez. Runner's going to advance home, and that's going to be a error. Hernandez couldn't get the ball to Perez at first. Masad will be safe at first, and runner advances home. So the score is going to be 8-2 now.
And batting left fielder number 15, Taryn Beacom.
We talked about this on the show on Wednesday about San Benito. It's about the infield and making plays from the pitcher, and Hernandez's ERA is up there. One ball, no strikes. Runner's going to try to steal, and she'll get her 4th steal of the ball game. Or they're going to say, she was out.
Not sure if she was out at second or batter interference.
And we're trying to figure out what the call was. Looks like
left early. Said she left early.
I'm going to say she left early there, so it's going to be an automatic out, and that's going to be the third out of this inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th inning where San Benito will try to get on the board here. Scores 2-8. Buda Johnson gets on with another run in this top of the 5th inning off an error. So we'll be back in the bottom of the 5th inning. Scores 8-2. We'll be back after a quick break.
Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, forging tomorrow's leaders.
The new Los Fresnos CISD Performing Arts Center is where creativity takes center stage. This facility immerses students in visual, performing, and fine arts programs where every student shines. Los Fresnos CISD, what we do here shapes the world.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
No importa en cuál
We're
etapa.
back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. San Benito is going to be at the plate. Ariel Hernandez, she's been doing the pitching for San Benito. Swinging a miss on that first pitch there, 0-1. Alvear still pitching for the Jaguars as we're here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss there, 0-2.
Crack your hands, man. You're an outside half. Crack them hands.
0-2 count here. Hernandez quickly gets down in the count. They're going to say that one's outside. Johnson thought that one was going to be a called third strike.
The catcher actually froze the glove. You might have gave it to him.
1-2 count. Nobody out. Hernandez to see if she can make something good happen with that call. Upstairs, so gets even in the count now. 2-2.
Mm-hmm. Leave school or stop playing it.
Yeah.
The next batch, you get a gap.
Strike 3 swinging there, so it's going to be the first out of the inning. Hernandez goes down swinging.
Now batting for the Greyhounds, third baseman number 6, Isabella Gonzalez.
Isabella Gonzalez will be at the plate for the Greyhounds now. 1 out, nobody on. Alvear has been dealing more and more towards these late innings. And just as I say that, she throws a ball in there. But she had 1 run allowed in the first and then 1 allowed in the third. And we're here in the bottom of the 5th. So 4 1/3 innings have been played as that pitch is fouled back. And she's only allowed 2 runs, only a couple of hits too. So we're doing a great job dealing with the damage control when bases get busy, but it hasn't been that much of a problem here today for her and Johnson. Here's the pitch. Swung up to center field, and the play is going to be made there by Masad at center. So 2 quick outs in this inning. Looking for a second straight 1-2-3 inning is Buda Johnson.
right, shortstop number 3, Ariana Rodriguez.
Buda used to be one high school, now it's several couple. It's like every other place outside of San Antonio and Austin.
As that pitch is swung, it's going to go past the shortstop Valle, so San Benito finds himself with a runner on first.
Even if she caught it, make a hell of a play.
To the top of the order for the Greyhounds, second baseman, number 4, Caitlin Blanco.
Caitlin Blanco at the plate now for the Greyhounds. So turning to the top of the order now. Let's see if the Greyhounds can capitalize off of it and get some runs going. Pitch to be swung and fouled back. Looks like I got a piece of the catcher there, visor. Seems to be okay, though. Count goes 0-1. Here's the pitch from outside. They're going to say ball. So 1-1 count with 2 outs. Hinojosa is on deck. Blanco at the plate. With the top of the lineup here for the Greyhounds. Pitch is fouled down the third baseline. 1-2. So 1-2 count. Blanco's going to talk it over with her coach there. So Blanco's going to step into the box here. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on first. Here's the pitch from Alvear. Swung and fouled off to the right. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, so 2-2. Two here, 2 outs. They're going to say that was a ball, so 3-2. Pitch is going to be swung on the center, and play will be made by Masad. No fly zone over there in the outfield. Makes another nice play, and that will be the end of the 5th inning. We're going to go to the top of the 6th. Score remains 8-2. Buda Johnson over San Benito. We'll be back after a quick break.
Texas Southmost College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar. Ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades. TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
I fell on a loose towel at the grocery store, and now they're saying it's my fault. Do you think you could help?
Of course I can help. You should be focused on feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Law Champ. Hey, do you think I can get a selfie?
Of course.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast.
Up to bat now for Buda Johnson, Taryn Beacom.
It's overhead.
Puts the ball into the left field. Nice hit there from Beacom. Gets on base to start this inning for Buda Johnson. And we've seen Beacom's speed. She likes to put the ball, lay a bunt down and get on first. So who's to say she doesn't want to steal second base here?
Kirsten Williams.
Kirsten Williams here up at the plate for Buda Johnson. Got the 3-run 4th inning going with a 2-run home run back in the 4th inning. So let's see what she can do here. Pitches inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Play's not going to be made by the shortstop. And it's not going to be enough as Williams gets on. Tough play to make by the shortstop there. That was Ariana Rodriguez. Couldn't get a hold of that one, so Williams gets on base here. So runners on first and second now. Mia Ruiz at the plate for Johnson. Pitches upstairs. 1-0. We're back with late inning playoff baseball powered by Kenny Perez Law, trusted by hundreds of families with 300 plus 5-star reviews and counting. Second pitch is up. (2-0) here. Runners on first and second for Ruiz. Ruiz with an RBI, 2 RBI double. Pitch is going to be fouled off to the right, so 2-1 now. Talked about it on the show on Wednesday. The play from San Benito was going to be how Ariel Hernandez could be behind the plate. They kind of rally behind her defensively, and I mean, they haven't been able to put much runs up as that one goes behind the catcher there, so runners will advance from second to third. So 3-1 count here. Hernandez has struggled pitching today. So team and the infield, a couple of errors from both shortstop, first base, second base. Pitch is going to be swung on to center field. Play's not going to be made there. Runner's going to score. 2 will be sent home, and 2 will score. Now this game goes up 10-2. Now Buda Johnson finds themselves with an 8-run lead. That's going to be counted as an error. Mia Ruiz will get on second base, and 2 runs will score. Unfortunate for the young Greyhounds here. Not a single senior.
Catcher, number 8, Olivia Vieser.
Olivia Vieser at the plate for Buda Johnson. Not a single senior on this squad for San Benito. So it's tough come playoff time because you need players with that experience or that have done it for more than 1 or 2 years.
It bodes well for the future.
But a good thing to look into for San Benito, a good thing to look towards the future is all these, you're going to have the same team coming back next year, and they're going to have this experience. They're going to have another, either 1 year or another year of playoff experience under their belt. So always some good with the bad.
Fourth center fielder, she stumbled.
Yeah.
She stumbled.
Yeah, just like our left
She was
fielder.
coming.
We're going to have a pitching change here. The freshman Chloe Perez will be coming in for Hernandez. So we're going to go to a quick break. Scores 10-2. Buda Johnson leads San Benito.
Career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K3 and Pre-K4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive.
Chloe Perez coming into the game. New pitcher for San Benito. She's going to switch spots with Ariel Hernandez at first base. 2 pitches, 2 balls. So Hernandez will be playing first now for the Greyhounds, and Perez will be doing the pitching. Playing for pride now for the Greyhounds. Pitches in there for a called strike, 2-1.
Unfortunately, Buda can get 2 more runs, and they can hold them in the bottom.
So runner on second here. Ruiz, Visa at the plate for Buda Johnson. Swing, and it's going to go to the shortstop. Visa's not going to run it out. But the runner will advance to third. So 1 out. Olivia Visa advances Mia Ruiz over at second to third.
Now batting right fielder number 2, Ray Ramos.
9-hole hitter Ray Ramos going to be at the plate for Buda Johnson. Pitch is going to be upstairs, 1-0. Runner on third base here. Only 1 out. So anything on the ground most likely scores the run over at third. Pitch going to be swung on, and it's going to go past the third baseman. So the 9-hole hitter, Ray Ramos, gets the RBI single there. Score is going to be 11-2 here. Ramos will be on first, drives in Ruiz over at third. And this is getting out of hand now for the Greyhounds.
Third baseman number 10, Caitlin De La Fuente.
She's a 6th hitter, not the 9th. She plays right field.
Oh, I apologize. 6 hitter. I thought she was the 9. I thought she was last in the lineup here. So she gets the RBI single there. Now she's going to be on first base here. Pitch is going to be inside. 1-0. At the plate, we have number 16, Maricela Velasquez. With Ramos at first. Only one out. Velasquez trying to avoid the double play.
It's 16. She pitched hit for the youngest before the DP.
It's 10.
It was that 16 I'm reading them now. Those numbers should be yellow, not that outline in yellow.
Right, that would be much.
That should be the rule period in every outline.
Inside there. 1-0.
3-0.
Not 3-0. So you're watching, figure out the number.
So 3-0 count here. Runner on first. It's going to be a 4-pitch walk. So runners on first and second now for number 14. That's going to be Zaira Valle, the shortstop.
Shortstop for the Johnson. Shortstop, number 14, Zarin Valle.
Valle looking to advance the runner here.
Sarah better name than variation, I guess.
Pitches upstairs. Runner will advance both way, and that's going to go over the third baseman's head and past the left fielder. So both runners will score. An error that just clears the bases. So 2 runs will score. Runners from first and second. Score's going to be 13-2 now. You know, Hossa made the throw to third base, and over at third could not make the catch, and then went under the left fielder's glove, so that advanced both runners from first and second to home. So 11-run lead. In. San Benito really just not helping themselves on the defensive front here. I mean, a lot of runs, maybe almost half of their runs could be prevented from. Score says a lot more than what this game actually is.
If you got all those youngsters, you're good for a while. West Oaks are the same thing. Yeah, it's like the same. Ronstadt the same. They're all the same.
2-0 count here. 13-2 is the score. San Benito looking to get some outs here and get back on offense to try to generate some late game offense here. Here's the pitch from Pettis. Strike call, so 2-1. 2-1 with 1 out. Three-one count. Hitters count. So 3-1 count here for Pettis. Nobody on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. So give me another walk allowed from Chloe Pettis here. Runner will be at first base.
What is that? Can you see the number?
Should be. Well, it was 16 last time. It should be somebody from
It's somebody new.
Yeah. Might be that courtesy run pitch in.
You can't see their lineup.
I'm just trying. I can't see the number.
They're going to be having a little meeting at the mound, or coach wants to talk to the batter here.
Because they got these stupid uniforms. You can read the stinking number. It's like 1 or 7 or something. 1? Yeah. Who's that?
Pettis at the plate. On the mound for the Greyhounds. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Just finds that inside corner. Strike 1. 0-1 count here.
Milligan. It was number 1.
It's a little bit on the inside part of the plate there. So 1-1 now.
Where's Tegation at binoculars?
All ones here in this inning. Buda Johnson wants to keep the scoring going. It's just a it's just a 1-game series, so winner of this game looking to be Buda Johnson right now will advance to the 3rd round of the playoffs. Avery Pohl at the plate for Buda Johnson. We were having a hard time up here figuring out the numbers on that jersey. 2-2 count. So even up at 2 apiece here, 1 out, runner on first. Let's see if they can try to turn 2 here and get out of this inning. Upstairs is that pitch. Count goes full now, 3-2.
Yeah, it's a hard ask for that kid to come off first base, not really having any warm-up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, here you're pitching.
3-2 count here, 1 out. Fouled back. Polsgan is battling here at the plate. Here in the top of the 6th inning. It's been all Buda Johnson so far. And that's going to be ball 4, so runner will advance to first. So runners on first and second now. Emery Masad will be at the plate now for the Jaguars. And with 1 out and you're top of the lineup coming up, it could really cause some trouble for the Greyhounds. They're going to go back to Hernandez at the mound. Yeah, they're going to go back to Hernandez at the mound. Ariel Hernandez and
Number 5, center fielder, Emery Masad.
Chloe Bettis will be at first. So Emery Masad will be at the plate now for Buda Johnson. Speedy Masad stolen 4 bags today so far. Swings is going to go up to second base. He's going to get the out at second. And they're going to say that tag was not made in time over at third. So nice play there by Blanco at second base to get the out. So she wanted the flick to the shortstop to get the second out. Taryn Beacom at the plate now for Buda Johnson. Batting. Masad's going to try to steal second, and she will steal her 5th bag of the ball game. That's 5 steals for number 5, Emery Masad.
You're generous. I know you call it defensive difference. They don't make a play on it, it's not a steal.
And that's popped up and caught by Hossa for the 3rd out of the inning. So 5 runs scored here in the top of the 6th inning. Buda Johnson is taking control, and it's been all Buda Johnson in this game. See if San Benito can come back here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back after a quick break. 13-2, Johnson, San Benito.
Texas.
The new Los Fresnos CISD Career and Technical Education Center is where futures take flight. With 18 programs of study and 43 industry-based certifications available, students gain real-world skills for real-world success. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
That's going to be a fumble recovered by the Cardinals.
100 years ago, in the heart of the Rio Grande Valley, a spark was born.
So we are back here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Could be the last chance for San Benito. Pitch is going to be in there for a ball. Evelyn Hinojosa at the plate.
Tempted for the umpire to start throwing those straights.
1-0 count here. Nobody out. Outside is that ball. 2-0. So we got 2-0 count. Nobody on, nobody out. Evan Hinojosa trying to get on base here. Watches that one go inside. 3-0. 3 pitches, 3 balls. Alvear still doing the pitching for Buda Johnson. Bridget Alvear doing a great job. 2 runs. 5 innings of 2-run baseball. Looking to make it softball, I apologize. Looking to make it 6 innings of 2-run softball. 3-1 count here. Still a hitter's count for Hinojosa. Let's see if she can take advantage of it. We've seen Hinojosa gets on base. She is able to steal some bases. Here's the pitch from Alvear. Downstairs in the dirt, they're going to say ball. So ball 4 for Hinojosa. She starts this bottom of the 6th on first base.
Next up for the Greyhounds, left fielder, number 11, Leila Gallegos.
Leila Gallegos for the Greyhounds will be at the plate. At the plate now with Chloe Perez on deck. That pitch is going to be a ball. She's going to call time here. Wants to go talk to her pitcher, Alvear, who's throwing a couple of balls now. A 5-ball to 1 strike ratio in these past 2 batters. So, going to talk it over. Just wants to calm her down and get out of this inning the way that they've been starting it. So 1-0 count here. (2-0) now. As we head into the final innings, remember, time matters both on the field and after an accident. Contact Kenny Perez Law today to protect your case. Here's the pitch from Alvear. Swung and fouled off to the right. 2-1 now. So 2-1. Evelyn Hinojosa is at first base. Let's see if she tries to steal here. Gallegos at the plate. She's going to stay where she is, and they're going to get the first out at second, and that's a double play for Buda Johnson. Nice play by the first baseman, Ruiz, to get the extension and get the out. It's a very talented first baseman right there, folks. So,
now batting first baseman, number 19, Chloe Perez.
Base is empty now. What a play there. The shortstop. By the third baseman, I apologize. That was a 3-4, 5-4-3 double play.
That's pretty hard to do in softball. It is, because it's just not.
It wouldn't hit that hard. I mean, it was hit solidly.
1-0 count here for Perez. So that was a 5 4-3 double play there for Buda Johnson.
And they had a triple play earlier. That's it. Triple play.
Triple play at the next level.
That was like the first inning. wasn't it?
So now 2 outs here.
First, second, third, somewhere early in the game. No, triple plays. That's how.
2-1 count for Bettis.
They're out the ball. Go pick up your water bottle.
2-1 count, 2 outs. Chloe Bettis swings that one, and it goes fouled back. So 2-2 now, all twos, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Alvear looking to get the last out of this bottom of the 6th inning for Bettis. Here it is, and she gets her off-speed pitch, gets the strikeout, and that will be the ball game. Buda Johnson comes into Gregory Portland and in dominating fashion makes quick work of the San Benito Greyhounds by a score of 13-2. Your player of the game, Kirsten Williams, hitting a 2-run home run in the top of the 4th inning. So 6 innings of softball here for Buda Johnson and San Benito. Thank you all for tuning in and everybody that came to the game here. 2 hours away from San Benito over here in Gregory Portland. So Buda Johnson will advance to the 3rd round of the playoffs. San Benito, a young team, no seniors on their squad, so although they did come up short here in the second round of the playoffs, very promising for this young squad's future, and we can't wait to see what they do in the years to come. Buda Johnson will come out victorious, however, and they're going to advance to the 3rd round of the playoffs. And by a score of 13-2, gets it done here. That's going to be it from us here in Gregory Portland. Everybody tuning in, everybody here at the game. If you're driving home, drive safe. And for